Sullivan family.
Say it again, say it louder.
I can't.
Say, hey guys, welcome back to the Sullivan family.
I can't.
Oh, you said it really well just a minute ago, didn't you? Yeah? You said it really well. Why have you gone shy? You're always talking on the video. Have you gone shy? She's gone shy. Hey guys, welcome back to the Sullivan family. It's Saturday. This weekend is all about back to school for us. It's about getting the kids back to school on Monday. We're going to look at Leah and see how she's doing. She's actually doing a lot better. I'll get her in a minute. We'll have a look at. Although she does look like Casper the ghost, but the what do you call it? Calamine lotion is working. So I've just lagged her in it this morning. But it does seem to work in and drying all the horrible chickenpox pimples up there. So she's looking better, isn't she? Is Leah better? So Agnes wanted to come out and have a chat this morning, didn't you? Yeah? But you're not saying anything now. Yeah, so Zoe and I have had a chat this morning. As you can see, everybody's dressed. All that kind of stuff is done. Yeah, so Zoe's got a few things she needs to sort out. If you follow our Facebook, you'll know that Zoe does a lot of blogging. And I know that her head's exploding at the moment because I talked to her about it yesterday. And when she explained all of her lists, and she's got she needs a list for lists, and she's got lists everywhere. There's lists in her book, there's lists on her phone, and all this kind of stuff. So I think her head's actually exploding at the moment. So, and she's also got the panic on about going back to school. And I've got to be honest, it's more, she worries about all that kind of stuff more than I do, because obviously I go back to work. I know that's kind of not an excuse, but I'd leave it to Zoe because she's in control of all of it. Does that sound sad? I don't know. Anyway, if I start putting my 10 pence in, you know what's going to happen, don't you? I'll get told to poke off. So yeah, Zoe's having a bit of a sort out. She's going to sort out her lists and all that kind of stuff, get her head sorted out. I know that she's put a few orders in for back to school stuff as well. I know the twinnies needed some new shoes and stuff like that, so she's sorting that out. I'm going to potter about the house this morning. Then this afternoon, I'm going to take the little ones out to the shop. We're going to go to the shop later. Should get some sweeties. Go to the shop for some sweeties, and maybe go to the park for a walk. My other car's offline at the moment. That's Daddy, having a bit of work done.
Daddy.
Yep.
I'm going to Cooper Park.
Cooper Park? Can't get over there, darling. Cooper Park's about 7 miles away. So we'll have to, we'll go to the big park, shall we, today? Should we go to the big park?
No, I want to go to Orange Park.
You want to go to the Orange Park?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we'll see later, yeah? The older two girls, Olivia and Elizabeth, are they're all doing revision at the moment. Revision for exams that are coming up. Prelims and all that kind of stuff, so we're just leaving Olivia to it. She may well come out for a walk with us later, I'm not sure, but she's doing a lot of English revision and she's got math revision to do and stuff like that. So it's a busy house. There's lots going on with school. There's all preparation for going back
Daddy,
next week. Yes, darling?
Is Mummy going to pick up Aaron to the school?
Yeah, I think they're going to go to school on Monday, all being well. So long as Leah's okay. Well, Erin will be going to school. Yeah, so everybody will be going back to school on Monday, won't they? Apart from you and Joseph. But you've got some workbooks to do now, haven't you? Do you want to show people your workbook? Mm-hmm. Hang on, I'll get it a sec. There we go. So what's that you've been doing? You want to tell everybody what it is?
My school book.
So you've had a school book, haven't you?
I've got anything if you colour to one. So
you've been doing your handwriting, haven't you? You've been doing your letters and your numbers, haven't you? She's been sat next to Olivia while she's been doing her Nat 5 revision. Nat 4, Nat 5?
Daddy, I want to do my schoolwork today.
You want to do some more schoolwork? Mm-hmm. We can do a bit this morning. That'll be alright, won't it? Do you want to do a bit of schoolwork this morning? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Put you in the dining room?
Yeah.
Will that be okay with a pencil?
Mm-hmm. Pencils.
Okay.
And there's anything to do.
You don't have anything to do?
Anything.
You lot have got so much to do in this house.
Me and Erin did it together. Mummy helped Erin and Liv helped with me.
You did a good job, didn't you? Yeah. Did a good job, didn't you? Letters. I had a look this morning. Did a good job.
It's anything to do with the letters.
Very good. Well done, darling. So lots of stuff going on. Mainly focusing on school this weekend. So let's crack on. So I'm just nipping outside. I look like a bit of a nut here because I've got a bowl full of leftover breakfast stuff and some birdseed. Yeah. So hang on, wait. It's actually clearing up now. It was really rainy this morning, but it's clearing up now, so it's looking good for this afternoon. Going out down to the shop and that. Right, do you want to give these to the birdies?
Yeah.
Right, you hold it, okay? Hang on, I'll turn the camera around. Got to listen to what Daddy says, yeah? So take the bowl up there, okay? Don't get too wet. Hang on, wait, Erin, let Agnes catch up. That's right, they'll eat it anyway. Okay, so we put it all over here because we've got ravens and stuff that like to come down. So you want to put it all out. You want just to give it a big throw, yeah? Give it a big throw and put it on that grass. Just put it on the grass. Yeah? Just throw the whole lot then. Right, now in a minute I want you to go 1, 2, 3 and I want you to throw the whole lot, okay? Do you want me to do it or you're alright? Right, so go 3, 2, 1, and I want you to throw the whole bowl. But I mean holding on to the bowl, yeah? Keep holding on to the bowl. Go on then, throw it. Yay, that's it. That's it. Don't throw the bowl. See, look. See, our ravens are coming there. We have ravens, don't we? Like Tower of London. They're coming on. They're in the tree. So they know every morning that we put food out and they'll come down and eat it in a minute. So will the little birds. Yeah? I know, it's the ravens. Where's he gone? There he is. We can see him. So they're waiting for their breakfast, aren't they? Yeah? Let's go inside then and we'll do some schoolwork, okay? We'll leave them to have their breakfast. Okay, so I'm in the dining room with these monkeys at the moment. Leah, how are you doing? Leah, how are you doing? Do you feel better now, don't you? You feel a bit better, don't you? Hey? She doesn't want to talk to anybody. She doesn't want to talk to anybody, especially on the video.
Daddy,
But she's feeling better. Yes, darling?
I want to do the shapes.
Okay, I'm going to come and help you now, yeah?
Okay.
So we're doing some catch-up homework. And Agnes is doing hers, because obviously we're homeschooling Agnes. For nursery, anyway. She's going to big school when she's ready to go to big school.
Yeah,
So you've got your books to do as well, haven't you?
Daddy.
Yeah?
We're
what I'm asking you
already
to
going to high school. Daddy, so
You're not going to high school yet.
Oh, we're already out. School.
No, you're at primary school.
Yeah. Daddy, Leah's going to 6.
You are going to be 6.
When is all
You're going to be 6 next birthday, aren't you? Yeah?
Daddy, I'm going to be 5 on my next birthday.
You are going to be 5 on your next birthday.
You know my birthday. Daddy, I was just too scared to blow. Daddy, I'm going to get Baby Yoda.
You're going to get a baby Yoda?
Yes. Leah, Daddy, do you know what I just said?
What?
When we were little, on our first birthday, Leah was scared to blow the birthday candles out, and I just did them.
Yeah. You were a little bit scared to
And
blow
I
the birthday
watched
candles
that
out.
video before. I loved that video.
Did you?
Yeah, and I want to go to there again.
Okay. Where do we go?
We went to the trampoline park.
Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we?
It was really fun.
Oh, I know. Yeah, okay. So it's shut down.
Daddy,
So we went to the play barn for their birthday, and I know exactly what they mean, but
I want to go to the trampoline
unfortunately, play barn was an amazing place. It was all that kind of soft play centre with a cafe and everything. It was a great place to go, but unfortunately they got bitten by COVID and all the lockdowns, so they had to shut down, which is a real shame, isn't it? Really, we liked that place, didn't we?
Circle.
Yeah, play barn just outside of Elgin. It's really good.
That was a really good place for us.
It was.
And how old were we when we get there? How old were we? 4. No, 5.
2?
No, 5. No, I'm thinking 2.
3?
No, 2.
2?
No,
I
7.
don't know.
No, we're 5 right
Well,
now.
we've been doing YouTube for 3 years, so I mean you must have been at least 2.
2, yeah.
Yeah? You must have been at least 2.
No, we're 5 right now, so we're going to be 6 next year. So
But that's what I said. But we've been doing YouTube for 3 years, haven't we?
yeah.
So you must have been about 2.
Is that good, Daddy? No.
I'll have a proper look in a minute. We're just having a bit of a chat at the moment, aren't we?
Daddy.
Right, I'll come and help you, yeah? So Leah didn't really. Leah's not really in the mood for doing homework actually. So she tried to do a 1 page, didn't she? Leah tried to do 1 page of her homework, and then she's kind of gave up. She wasn't feeling right. She's still not feeling right. Bless her. So.
Daddy.
How are you two getting on?
Choose quickly.
Eh?
You get hiccups like this.
Hiccups?
Yeah.
Oh, Mummy's turned up. How you doing, Mummy?
Mommy's got baby in her tummy.
She really has.
Is it your brother or sister? Is it a baby girl or a baby boy?
A baby girl.
And what do you want to call it?
Tang.
What do you want to call it? Tang? Oh, that's a nice name. Better than Steve, I suppose. Well, there's anything wrong with Steve, but I'm not sure about Steve for a girl.
Mummy, you've got a baby in your tummy.
I know what it's called. It's Skylar.
Skylar?
Skylar? That sounds like somebody off a Barbie movie, doesn't it?
Skylar.
Do you?
I go back and leave a finger.
Everybody's saying it's a girl. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's saying it's a girl. Even Zoe said she, didn't you?
Yeah, but then I've quite often said it's a girl, and more, well, 9 times out of 11 I've been right. 8 times out of 11 I've been right, even.
I can't see Mummy now. Yeah,
You've
so
been doing your work?
Yeah. Wait, where did you put my pencil?
Whoa, clever girl.
they've done a really good job actually. They've done a good job on their work
Lovely
today.
letters.
Done quite a few
There's
pages.
this one.
A few things done for school, so that's good. Good tick in the box. A couple of things done, but we'll try Leah again. I'm not going to push her.
I think I left my pencil in, guys.
Okay.
And Mommy, and
Right
I circled 2 moons.
We're going to have to have a snack in a minute. Oh, what's this letter? Good girl, what's this letter?
You. Toby, I
What's
was
this
sitting
letter?
there, please.
Clever girl. Let's see what other letters you've got.
Right, on that note, it's snack time. So, time for a snack, everybody? I think so.
Daddy, and after
Coffee for us.
snack, Daddy, after snack, can we do Play-Doh?
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe, or maybe not. I don't know yet.
I want to do Play-Doh. Some students can.
Oh, that got squished.
Yeah.
That
That
unnecessary. I think it took too much.
Daddy, I want sparkles out.
After.
I want to.
So, we finished homeschool, if you want to call it homeschool. We finished homework,
Maybe you can make an angel.
and we had a snack, and then I got guiltied into getting the Play-Doh out, didn't I? Who guilty Daddy didn't get into getting the Play-Doh out?
30, 40, 50.
She said, Daddy dearest, I will love you if you get the Play-Doh out, didn't you? Yeah, that's what you said to me. I will love you if you get the Play-Doh out. I had no intention of getting Play-Doh out this morning, but we've got it out now, haven't we?
Angel.
We've got the Play-Doh out now. So it's a bit of fun anyway, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I wasn't planning to get the Play-Doh out at all, but this little one here, she just went, Daddy, you promised. Please get the Play-Doh out.
Me?
Oh my God, honestly, girls and dads, eh? I've had to put all my lights up in here today. You see my lights? Because it's so dull in this room. It's especially when the weather's not very good. It's really dull. But it's like I've got a halo now. I've got a glow.
Make noodles because noodles are supposed to be yellow.
It's just sometimes when you film in this room, it is so kind of like dark. It just looks awful.
Guys,
So,
look at my noodles.
I know we've had a bit of fun. We've had a bit of fun doing Play-Doh. Actually, it's been good fun, hasn't it? Has Play-Doh been good fun? Well, don't all show at once. Has Play-Doh been good fun?
Yeah.
Good, that's better. So we've had our Play-Doh fun, and it's coming up to about.
I can't open it.
Why? What's the matter? Well, we're going to be packing up in a minute anyway. I'll open it for you in a sec. Yeah, so we're going to pack up in a minute, and then it's going to be lunchtime.
one's mixed up.
Yeah, it's going to be lunchtime, and then we'll be off for our walk
No, I don't
down to
like
the shops, or shop. Down to
I'm
the
not
shop.
going for a walk.
I just wanted to talk to you about lunchtimes actually, or meal times. So a few people have asked us to do a mealtime video, you know, looking at breakfast, looking at lunch, looking at tea time and all that kind of stuff. The reason why we don't film meal times at the moment is because the older 4 girls are really conscious of being filmed eating, preparing food, because I'll get the girls in to help me prepare lunch and that kind of stuff, and they don't really want me to film them and all that kind of thing. So I know for a fact if I try and film breakfast and lunch and tea time and that, Elizabeth's got braces with elastic bands now and all that kind of stuff, and she's really conscious about eating and stuff. So we don't tend to film meal times at the moment because of that. However, we are going to do a sit down vlog like me and Zoe do. Those little sit down vlogs where we sit in the kitchen after the kids have gone to bed and have a bit of a chat. Hang on a sec. I'm just talking a minute. Yeah, so the vlogs that we do when we sit down in the kitchen after the kids have gone to bed means that we're going to sit down and we're going to discuss and be completely honest about our meal times. So what we do for breakfast, what we do for lunch, and what we do for tea, and all the kind of meal plans that we come up with. And yeah, we're going to be honest about it, because it's one of those things that is difficult. It's difficult when we've got children. It's difficult to get some kids to eat stuff. We've got yeah, sorry, I was just sorting everything out. So what was I saying? Yeah, meal times. We've got one with milk intolerance. We've got fussy eaters. We've got the whole thing going on. So we've also got teen girls, and you know. So we're going to have a good chat about that on another video on one of our evening vlogs, if you like. So I hope you look forward to that. So for now, I'm wrapping this up. Play-Doh is going to get wrapped up. It's going to take me about 20 minutes to clean it up, isn't it? Because there's Play-Doh everywhere. So it's going to take me about 20 minutes to clean it all up. And then we'll get on with lunch.
Hey guys, so Ben's probably been telling you about my lists this morning. So he's taken some of them to the park. Leah's at home because obviously she's got chicken pox. Charlotte stayed at home, and Olivia and Elizabeth are doing some schoolwork. She's taking the rest of them to the park. So while it's quiet, I thought I would just go through some of my organisational things. So basically, if you follow any of my blogs, you'll know that I literally live by my list. I love a list. And a few years back, I think, as the households got busier and the more children and more to do, you forget things. It becomes, I found myself a few years back feeling quite sort of overwhelmed with everything that I had to do. I felt like I was not keeping up with stuff, not getting things done, also not really knowing how often things needed to be done. And you see things on social media, you feel that you ought to be doing things, your house needs to look like that, and why does your house not look like that, etc, etc. So somebody suggested to me, I think I'm going back about 3 years now, somebody suggested the organised mum method. And I did that for a little while, found that she's got a website and a book and everything else. And I did that for a while, and that was really helpful in that it helped me to realise I didn't need to do things maybe quite as often as I thought, that I was doing okay, that it was okay to break things down and do bit by bit. So that kind of put me on track with where I needed to be at that time. But then I found myself having to do the same things every week, and maybe other things weren't being done, and it just didn't quite fit with the amount of stuff I guess I had to do. So I think last year or the year before, I got my Mrs. Hinch book, which is somebody else that I follow as well, and I found it easier to write things everything down in, like, I'll show you, in your weeks. So you had a weekly list and then a daily list. I don't know if a lot of you have seen these books before. Daily lists of the things that you've done that day. And I found that really helpful at the time, because I'd be able to, rather than being stuck to doing everything on a certain day, I could write down what I needed to get done that week, and then you know, when you write things down that you've done that day or that you've got to do that day and you get to tick them off, it's quite satisfying, especially on the days where you don't feel like you've actually achieved anything at all, which quite often, being a stay-at-home mum, or not a stay-at-home mum, I guess, you feel like that quite a lot. So I kind of, as I got busier with business stuff last year, I kind of found myself not using because I used to use my diary, so I used to write in my diary things that we did, and because I've got a terrible memory, so I can never remember things. I have to write things down, otherwise I will forget, and then I get stressed out that I forget. So yeah, kind of end of summer, back to school last year, I kind of stopped writing things down so much, and I would, because I was so busy with everything, I was still getting things done, but I would put lists in my phone, and I've got lists on pieces of paper, and I just started. So anyway, came to the beginning of this year and I realised I had 3 books. So I've got all of these books with different lists in them. I've got my little book with the lists in it, this one, and then I got my diary as well with lists in it, and I just thought, you know what, this just isn't working. So I've been trying to sit myself down the last week to just kind of start again with what I need to do, what I need to get done, how I'm going to kind of work it out. I wrote in my post last night about, you know, how we adapt and change things, because things change over time, and you know, sometimes things that worked 6 months ago don't work. Obviously, when I first started doing the organised mum method, I had Agnes and Joseph at home, but they were both tiny, so they would still both nap. The twins would have been at nursery, so I would have had a chunk of time in the morning, possibly the afternoon, I can't remember, where I could have actually, you know, a good hour or 2 where I could actually get things done. Whereas now, Agnes and Joseph don't nap, and we like to get out and about in the fresh air as much as we can, so there isn't kind of all that time. So things have changed along the way. So I wanted to kind of redo all my lists and have everything in one place. A bit like I've got my book, which I do my banking in, so everything to do with banking is in one place. You know, when bills come out, what bills we've got, how much things cost, when things change, all those sorts of things, all in one place. So it's kind of like my banking Bible, if you like. So this is what I'm doing now with this next book. I was saying to Ben earlier that if anybody's, I've been saying that I'll do a video on banking since like last year, and I still haven't done it yet, so that's on my to-do list, to show you kind of how I do work the finances, and how I break everything down, just to give anybody any tips if, you know, if they're finding it kind of a bit all over the place. I know that for me, I really rely on having things written down, because I can see it and visually having it there, because I do forget things. So if anybody is interested in me going through my kind of cleaning Bible, if you like, I guess, once I've written it, then comment in the video below, and I'll do a separate video on kind of what I do, when I do it, how often I do things, how I do things, and then again, if anybody's interested after that, I can go through and do some videos on, you know, how the way we do things. Yeah, so if there's anything you're interested in, just drop a comment and I'll see what I can do. But for now, I'm going to get on with these lists while it's quiet and whilst they're out. So I'll see you later.
Let's go find some sweeties then. Let's go get some sweeties.
Daddy, we need some flowers for Mother's Day.
We don't need flowers.
No, for Mother's Day.
Yeah, not yet. It's not Mother's Day yet. Okay, so everybody's got like, no. You know, right, Isabel, come here.
I love Kinder Egg.
So you know the 50p sweets? Yeah. The ones where you get like 3 for 50p each or whatever? That's what they're allowed to have a minute, okay? Yeah.
I hold them.
You can hold them, darling, yeah, that's okay.
What are these?
That's the sweeties I'm on about.
And I'm going to
Okay, cool. Show me. That's really cool. What's that? No, I said the 50p sweets. That's fine. So what have you got? Okay, cool. Is that for Olivia as well, is it? Okay. Yeah, I bet you do. Okay. Toby, have you got something? Get something then. Okay, let's go get some drinks.
Can we get whatever drink we want?
No, a packet of drinks.
Is there any juice?
Pack of drinks. Where's all the little packs of drinks? Go on. Up there, look. There we go. Hang on, I'm going to have a look a minute. Wait. I'm going to have a look. Okay, let's get some fruit shoots then. I'll get those ones. I'll do. Alright, he wants to hold them for me. You got them? Cheers, Noah. Okay, should we go and pay then? Let's go and pay then, shall we? Yeah, go that way then. Let's go. Come on then, let's go. I've got a coffee. Noah's holding my coffee. Okay. Right, we're going to go to the park?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it's quite nice in Lossiemouth today. It's quite cold, but it's quite nice though.
And there's a bunch of
As predicted, the rain stayed off. So, what do you want? They've all got sweeties. You're not eating all of them, otherwise you'll be buzzing. And you won't sleep tonight. So, Zoe's at home with Olivia, Charlotte, Elizabeth and Leah, because Leah's still not quite right to come out. The park's too cold for her really. I know she's got chicken pox. Look, show people your sweets. You're making me feel sick eating your sweets. Look at them. Come on, let's go. So yeah, they've stayed at home. And I'm popping to the park. So I have a coffee. And we're going to have a sit down for 5 minutes.
Daddy, how does the sunset come?
The sunset comes because the earth is moving around. Yeah? That's what it does. Go. That was good sliding. Go on, do it again. Go!
I'm just going to ship. No, I am in the ship. Oh, okay. Aaron, there's a little kid.
So we haven't been down here long, but Joseph is really cold. I literally, since Joseph has had COVID, he's not quite right. I don't know what it is. We can't put our finger on it. All right, darling. And he just gets tired and cold, and it's a little bit worried. We've got our eye on it. He does seem to come down with stuff as well, but yeah, ever since he had COVID, it's kind of knocked him a little bit. But don't worry, because we are keeping an eye on it, and if we feel we need to take to the doctors, we will. But we've only been down here for like 20 minutes. We'll have to go home, I think. Are we going to go home? I think Joseph's really cold. We might have to go home. Want to go home, darling? Okay, we'll go home then, okay? get him home. He's a little bit cold and a bit tired, so we'll take him home. So we're back. I was just talking to Zoe about Joseph, and because you mentioned it this morning, didn't you, how he was kind of like getting tired quickly and all that kind of stuff. And as Zoe's just pointed out, he may well have chicken pox. I didn't think of that. So he may well have chicken pox.
Did you not think of that?
I don't know.
They're all going to come down with it at some point, but it's
Yeah.
normally, I think it's anywhere between a week and 3 weeks that they can get. And it's been Leah, so they're contagious 2 days before the spots come out. So Leah's spot came out Tuesday, so she would have been contagious from like Sunday. So if they were going to get it, it could be any time from kind of now till 2 weeks time.
They're going to get it, aren't they?
But he hasn't been, right, anyway, since he's just not got, he just doesn't want to do, like we used to go out every day. Me and the tiny two used to go out every day for a walk to the beach or whatever, and he's just, ever since we've had COVID, and I know it's not always, it's cold, so it's not always suitable, and sometimes it's because it's cold, but he just ends up crying on the way around because he just doesn't want to walk.
And he gets up early as well, but he didn't get up early this morning.
Yeah,
So.
but in comparison to what time he goes to bed, it's not that early, do you know what I mean? He gets up early, but he goes to bed early as well, so it's kind of swings and roundabouts. But he doesn't nap during the day. He would if you let him. If you put him in the buggy, he'd probably go to sleep. Then he wouldn't sleep at night, so he doesn't need a nap. But he's not, ever since he had COVID, he just seems to be pale all the time.
Yeah.
And really, he just gets really tired.
Lethargic.
I know he's only
tired.
3, so I can't expect too much of him. But he did used to kind of walk everywhere, didn't he? But he just doesn't. It's just not interested. Maybe it's just because it's winter. Maybe he's coming down with something else. Maybe, I don't know.
You never stop worrying as a parent, though, do you? Ever. And who knows what the fallout from COVID's going to be? You know, you've got to keep an eye on these things. But anyway, on another note, how did you get on with the school prep? I know I've done all the homework. I did homework this morning with him, didn't I? And all that kind of stuff. So that's done.
I think I've got to go and pick up another pair of shoes because I ordered the twins' new school shoes and Erin's are too big. So
I did have a look. They're way too big, aren't they?
huge. Well,
So they've got different size feet.
It's so annoying. The older twins used to do this. 1 minute they're the same size feet, and then the next minute one of them's grown and one of them hasn't. And then I can guarantee that in a month's time, Erin will have grown as well, and then she'll need the same size shoes that I've just bought, but they're too big for her to wear, so I've got to I've managed to get another pair into next. I'm constantly measuring their feet because it just drives me insane. And then I've got 2 pairs of shoes, 2 different sizes, and that just does my head in because they're not the same. Because they're 2 different sizes, that's just going to do my head in. It's just going to drive me nuts.
And you've done 2 loads of washing as well, haven't you? Shoe washing. So we've had shoes rumbling around in the washing machine for the last couple of days.
Like everyone's feet have grown. I've just measured everybody's feet, and well, the younger ones, obviously, the older ones are roughly the same now all the time. But I've measured everybody else's feet. Toby's feet have grown. Eva's feet have grown. Noah's feet are kind of grown-ish. He's got bigger feet than Olivia now. And the little ones, obviously. I mean, they had size 11 school shoes, and Leah's now 13, so I felt a bit guilty. But are you talking about last, when they went back to school in August? So she's grown 2 shoe sizes.
But there you go. That's what happens when you've got 11 children.
Ironing, that's what I've got to do tonight, ironing.
But anyway, guys, really hope you enjoyed this video today. Not sure what's going on tomorrow. We'll just get up in the morning and see what's going on. And hopefully make a video. Yeah. So, hope you enjoyed this one. Please subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell for notifications. Drop us a like and a comment. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.